Welcome back to Stoic Pulse, the place where we decode human behavior and give you the tools to recognize real connection in a noisy world. Love can be confusing. Sometimes it shows up in quiet, subtle gestures, not grand declarations. In this video, we're going to uncover 9 powerful things women do when they're genuinely in love. These signs are not superficial or cliché. They go deep into the psychology of love, care, and emotional trust. If a woman is doing even a few of these, she's likely loving you with her whole heart. Make sure to stay till the end. The last sign is the one most men overlook. Let's dive in. Sign 1. She reveals her emotional core without hesitation. When a woman truly loves you, she doesn't just share the easy parts of her life. She lets you into the vulnerable corners of her mind. She opens up about her fears, her childhood memories, her biggest regrets, and her deepest hopes. This isn't just small talk or random venting. It's an emotional offering. It takes courage to let someone in like that, to hand over the blueprint of your emotional history. She's not doing this to impress you or make you feel sympathy. She does it because she sees you as emotionally safe. When a woman starts revealing her emotional core without filtering or hesitation, it's not a sign of weakness. It's a rare sign of complete emotional trust. She's not just telling you who she is. She's inviting you into her world, piece by piece, and hoping you'll protect it. Sign 2. She actively participates in your growth and elevation. Love is not just about romance, it's about evolution. A woman who loves you will show active participation in your personal, emotional, and even professional development. She doesn't just say, "I believe in you." She follows that belief with actions. She reminds you of your strengths when you're doubting yourself, challenges you when you're playing small, and listens without distraction when you're planning your future. She'll stay up late helping you prepare for a goal, or offer clarity when your mind is filled with doubt. Her support isn't loud, but it's consistent. She's emotionally invested in your progress because she doesn't just love who you are today. She loves the potential she sees in you. And more than that, she wants to be part of the journey toward it. Her love manifests as motivation, encouragement, and honest reflection, which you may not always like, but always need. Sign 3. She remembers the details you forget you ever shared. It might be the story you told her months ago, the name of your first pet, or your go-to comfort food on a stressful day. A woman in love remembers the things you thought didn't matter. She'll recall a random fact you once shared in passing and bring it up at the perfect time, like buying your favorite snack after a tough week or referencing an old memory to comfort you. This isn't manipulation or obsession. It's a subconscious act of emotional investment. She notices the smallest shifts in your tone or body language because she's attuned to you. You occupy space in her emotional landscape, even when you're not physically present. Her memory isn't photographic. It's emotional. She remembers what matters to you because you matter to her. Sign 4. She treats your problems as if they're her own. When you're hurting, she's not indifferent. She feels your pain deeply, not to mirror your suffering, but because she's emotionally connected to your well-being. A woman who loves you truly can't be emotionally distant when she sees you in distress. She will want to help, not just with words but with presence. She may not always have the solution, but she'll never make you feel alone in your struggle. Whether you're facing stress at work, family pressure, or a personal loss, she will stand by you quietly and consistently. Her instinct is not to fix you but to be there while you fix yourself. This kind of emotional companionship goes beyond sympathy. It's a form of emotional solidarity, a bond that only true love can create. Sign 5. She envisions a future with you, and you're part of it naturally. There's a clear difference between a woman who's temporarily involved with you and one who sees you as part of her long-term vision. A woman in love will talk about the future, but not in a forced or desperate way. The references are subtle but meaningful, like discussing places she wants to visit together, or imagining what life would look like a few years from now, with you in it. She talks about moving cities, career paths, or even pets and children, with you woven into the story. She's not asking for promises or pushing you into commitment. Instead, she's inviting you into her future by simply showing you that you're already part of it in her mind. And she does it without fear, because love has made her emotionally certain. Sign 6. She protects your dignity, even when she's angry. In every relationship, There will be arguments and emotional tension. But how someone treats you when they're angry says more than how they treat you when things are good. A woman who truly loves you doesn't humiliate you during disagreements. She doesn't insult you, hit below the belt, or use your deepest fears against you. Instead, she argues with a sense of restraint, because she values your dignity more than being right. Even when she's frustrated or hurt, she remains emotionally aware that you're still the person she loves. In public, she will never disrespect you or talk behind your back. She'll defend you when others attack and bring concerns directly to you, rather than gossiping about them. This protective instinct, even in conflict, is a powerful sign that her love has depth, maturity, and loyalty. Sign 7. She shows up for you, even when it's inconvenient. Love isn't just shown when it's easy, it's proven when it's inconvenient. A woman who truly loves you doesn't make excuses. She shows up. When you're sick, she checks in. When you're overwhelmed, she makes time. Even when her own life is chaotic, she finds a way to let you know that you're not alone. She doesn't disappear when you're down or emotionally distant when you're going through something. Her presence is not based on perfect timing, it's based on commitment. She's willing to sacrifice comfort, rearrange plans, or even put her ego aside if she knows you need her. This kind of dedication comes from a place far deeper than infatuation. It's what happens when love becomes an act of service, quiet, unseen, and deeply loyal. Sign 8. She trusts you without constantly needing evidence. One of the rarest and most precious things in love is trust. A woman who truly loves you doesn't interrogate your every move, demand access to your phone, or interpret every silence as a threat. She trusts you not because you're perfect, but because she's emotionally secure in the bond you've built. Her trust is not blind, it's chosen. She knows relationships require space as well as intimacy. She believes in your words, your actions, and the integrity of who you are. She doesn't assume the worst, even when you're distant or unavailable. Instead, she gives you the benefit of the doubt. And that, in today's world, is one of the strongest expressions of love. She's not trying to control you. She's allowing you the freedom to be fully yourself within a shared connection. Sign 9. She stands beside you when you're at your lowest. The ultimate test of love is how someone treats you when you have nothing to offer but your truth. When you're struggling financially, emotionally, or mentally, a woman who loves you will not walk away. She won't become cold or distant just because life isn't Instagram perfect. Instead, she'll stand beside you quietly with grace and patience. She won't try to fix you or rush you to recover. She'll simply be there. Her love doesn't shrink when times get hard. It expands. She sees beyond your current circumstance and believes in your ability to rise again. And she's willing to walk with you through the fire, not just wait for you on the other side. This is not dependency. It's devotion. The kind of love that chooses to stay not because it's easy but because it's real. If even a few of these signs remind you of someone in your life, take a moment to truly appreciate what you have. Real love doesn't come around often. It's not built on appearances, gifts, or momentary highs. It's built on emotional consistency, trust, patience, and loyalty. And if you've never experienced this kind of love, don't lose hope. It exists. Just make sure when it finds you, you know how to recognize it. Thank you for watching Stoic Pulse. If this video helped you see love in a new way, make sure to subscribe, share it with someone who needs it, and let me know in the comments which sign impacted you the most. Until next time, stay observant, stay grounded, and stay real.